What's good, YouTube? How y'all doing today? I'm currently waiting to get loaded. About to get some shingles. Going to Jonesboro, Arkansas. Hopefully to pick up a load going out west Memphis. But try to get y'all a little recap of my last week. Week before Memorial Day. Um, I really didn't have a good week, but it really wasn't bad. I picked some bad loads, some loads I knew that was kind of trash to kind of keep me around the house. And I'm gonna give y'all a little recap of it. Today's gonna be a recap of picking a week of bad loads at Blair. So starting off the week, I was in Virginia. So I had picked a load. If y'all don't know, I came from a breakdown. And when I came from out that breakdown, I picked a load to go to Virginia to give me um, some money on that week. There was one load picked up. Picked it up Saturday because it was a preload. Picked it up Saturday, dropped it off Monday. That one load, got a check from one load. That's all I had to do was that one load. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Decent little money. So my first load of the week was Virginia to Winder, Georgia, which was right outside of Atlanta. Now that load, um, I'm gonna go back to the emails and I'm gonna let y'all know the number. That load, I think it paid like 1,300 all together, um, which wasn't too good of a load, but I took that load because I knew it was getting me by Birmingham. I knew it was getting me in the Atlanta area. Um, no, that was not it. I knew it was getting me in the Atlanta area where I could dead hit at Birmingham and try to get a decent load because I was really trying to stretch out, but it didn't work. So that load all in paid $997. 800 on the line haul and 183 on the fuel. And it was a no top, it was some pipe. And let me see how many miles it was. And that was 407 miles. So it really wasn't too good, but it got me in a better area. I was really looking to stretch out from Birmingham, go to Birmingham and stretch out. I wound up taking a load going to New Orleans, from Birmingham to New Orleans. Once I got to Winder, Georgia, I just boom, deadhead. I need to play around with loads around the area, deadhead. And this is when the load started getting trash for me and where I should have kind of stick to my roots if I really wanted to make good money, but it really wasn't a big deal. So I took a load going to New Orleans that paid 900, no, 1,089 all in. So we could say $1,100 all in. It was 900 on the line haul and 180 on the fuel surcharge. So I got that load the same day I dropped off. Now in my head, I was already thinking that I was going to go to Birmingham and I was willing to wait a day, to waste a day and get a load the next morning when the next batch of loads come out or whatever, or even if I couldn't pick up that day and get something to load in the morning. That's what I went for. But he come with this load that's going to New Orleans by the house, and I'm already knowing I'm not going to really get a decent load out of New Orleans either. Louisiana's not a real good area for us. But I took it. I'm not, whatever. It is what it is. So I took that load in. Over here at Blair, if you really, really trying to get some money, you don't want to take a trash load out of Birmingham. If it's not $3, $3.50, if it's not up there and going a decent little ways, you don't want to do. Don't be like me. Don't do what I did. Do as I say, not as I do. But you really don't want to do it. You wanna wait in Birmingham. If you're in Birmingham and they offer you something that you really don't want to take, that really ain't got no money behind it, then you really want to wait and get a load. And so from there, I picked up right out on the street. It's Avondale, Louisiana, but you can say New Orleans, and it was going to Russellville, some aluminum, and that was $1,300 in on 500 miles. Um, Which with that load, I knew I was gonna pick up some lumber. Russellville, I could go to Hope. I could go to Russellville. You can go to Ola. There's a couple of places over there you can go to. So I might head, which I'm knowing it's kind of late in the week. They're gonna give me some lumber going back down to Louisiana, Texas area, and I'm gonna be home for Memorial Day weekend. So I took that load. It was like I said, 13 on 500. So then from there, guess what I got? I got some lumber right out of Russellville going to Waller, Texas, and that was $1,500 in. That was 1,200 on the line haul and 283 on the fuel surcharge. So at the end of the day, all those loads pieced together, I still came out decent. Over here, but even if you don't pick out all the greatest loads, you still gonna come out pretty decent. Because at the end of the day, my gross is 3,600. After my deductions, my net pay was 26. So not a bad week. With picking bad loads, there go the numbers. I might put it up here somewhere, but I think y'all can see that. And I just want to make the video to show you, like, even if you stay around the house, you go home more often, you can still do decent at Blair. Like, you don't have to be going to Nova Scotia. You don't have to go out west. You don't even have to go up and down. You could really play around with it. It's not really no way you could lose at Blair. Because that's what we can be picking loads I know I shouldn't pick. I know I should have stayed in Birmingham. And even if I didn't go out west, I should have went up to Illinois, Indiana, Michigan. I should have went up north. I should have went up 65. I should have waited to go either up 65 or out west out of Birmingham. And I went down, you know, which you can see it really didn't pay a whole lot. Then from there, I probably really should have went back to Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? And then even if I would have got something going to Texas, it would have paid more than that lumber. But with you running all them short loads, you can still make decent money. Um, I'm just doing this so y'all can see that we preach about getting good loads, but you can still make a decent check even if you mess up. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be decent all the time, and maybe mess up or something. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you kind of staying in and you know what's going on, you gonna make a decent check. Cause I'm going to areas where I know what I'm gonna get. I already know I'm not gonna get a 2,500 load out of Russellville. I'm gonna get some number going right back down. I already know I'm not getting that out of Louisiana. When I went to Louisiana, I knew that load wasn't paying a lot going to Louisiana, and I'm not gonna get nothing paying a lot coming out of Louisiana. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna get it off as fast as possible because I know it's not gonna pay a lot, and I'm gonna just get something else. I'm gonna get the first thing they give me because even in Arkansas, I know it's not gonna be a good load. It's not gonna be 2,500, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000. It's not gonna be one of them loads. I'm not in that area, and if I really, really, really wanted that, I would have just stayed and waited for that in the area where that comes from. I think a lot of people sit and wait in bad areas. Like, you sitting and waiting in Louisiana. No, what are you expecting out of Louisiana? You're not gonna get nothing. Just get whatever you could get going to a good area. And when you get to that good area, then you can sit and wait because you're gonna get something the next day. If you don't get something by noon that next day, then you can kind of take whatever. But that's a spill on my bad week at Blair. Picking loads that I know I shouldn't have did. I know I should have went with another game plan, but I really wasn't tripping on it. I wanted to kind of secure being home, so those are those I picked. Um, so there y'all go. My week of bad loads at Blair. My week of bad loads at Blair. Y'all peace out.